Hi everyone, Mrs. Brusso here, and today for math we're going to talk about exchanging when we have too many in one category. So we're still going to be using our straws, that's our model today. We're going to be using our straws and our place value chart. Remember our place value chart? You can call it a place value chart or an HTO for hundreds, tens, and ones. So here we're going to be modeling different numbers with hundreds, tens, and ones. So let's get started. Will you please count with me to see how many ones I'm holding? I'm going to be counting out loud, and will you please count with me? Okay, here we go. How many ones do I have today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now this looks like something familiar. This looks like something that you learned from first grade. It kind of looks like a 10 frame because a 10 frame, has 5 on the top and 5 on the bottom. So here we have 10 ones. On our place value chart, we have a rule. And our rule is we can't have more than 10 of something in a category. If we have 10 of any category, so 10 ones or 10 tens, then we have to bundle them. Remember, that means group together. We have to bundle them and move them over to the next category. So I have 10 ones. That means, because like if I were to write this on the board, it would look like the number 10. And in a number, we can only have one digit here, like 7 or 3 or 2 or 1. We can't have 2 digits here because our number would look weird then. So that's why when we have 10 of something, then we bundle it, group it together, and carry it over to the next category. So I have 10 ones here. So that means I am going to bundle them. So I'm going to bundle them. Remember, that means I'm going to group them together. And I'm going to carry them over to the tens. I have a group of 10 now. So now it's a group of 10 because I bundled them together. So now I have a group of 10. So now let's try if I have 10 tens. So I'm going to put my 10 tens up here. So I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Thank you for counting with me. 80, 90, 100. So I just get counted by tens to get to 100. So there are 10 tens here. The same rule is like the ones. We can't have more than 10 here because then that would make this look like 100. And that would look weird because the number 100 doesn't belong here. It belongs over here. So then we do the same thing. We bundle all of these groups of 10. So I'm going to bundle all of the groups of 10. And they get moved over to the hundreds. So now I have a group of 100. There we go. Now the 100 will be in its correct spot, in the 100 spot. So then that would go over here, 100. See, now this makes sense. We have 100, 0 tens, there's nothing here, and 0 ones, because there's nothing here. So that's how we read our number, 100, 0 tens, 0 ones. Now we're going to practice this and building numbers on our HTO. Will you please get out your whiteboard or a piece of paper so you can practice along with me? Great, you're ready now. You have your whiteboard and you have something to write with. Okay, so please draw out the HTO if you haven't drawn it. And we're going to practice making some numbers. This is your first time drawing them maybe. Just remember that your pictures should look differently in size between your ones, your bundle of 10, and your bundle of 100. Just make sure they look different in sizes, please. Not all the same size because they're not the same amount. Okay, so our first number that we're going to try to build is 124. 124. We can skip count. We can count by ones. We can skip count by tens. Or we can skip count by hundreds. Yeah. We can choose any category to count by. Now, 124. Think of that number, please. 124. Counting by ones, that would kind of take a long time. Yeah, it would. 124. Yeah. Because that would take a long time. That's not really fast. And we want a strategy that's fast. That's called efficient, when you can do it fast and get the right answer. So 124. Let's talk about that. 124. How many ones are there? 4. Good job if you said 4. So we're going to draw 4 ones. Please do it with me. Oh, you know what? I'll teach you how to draw it. I won't use my magnets. Okay, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ones in 124. Now down here, write a 4. We got the ones down. Now the tens. 124. How many tens are there in the tens spot? 124. If you said 2, good job. We need 2 tens for 124. So your tens need to be a little bit thicker than your ones. So we need 2 bundles of 10. There we go. And cross it like it's a bundle. So draw a line across. And we need 1 more for 2. There we go. We have 2 bundles of 10. 10, 20. That's what the 2 represents, 20. Now, 124. How many hundreds? 100. Good job. So we write the 1, and now we draw our hundreds. Oh, you know, that's a lot, so it needs to be pretty big. 100. And cross it to make a bundle. Good job, guys. You just drew the number 124. Excellent job, everyone. Okay, will you erase your straws and the numbers and do another practice one with me? Here we go. Okay, guys, let's do another number together. I would like to draw the number 476. Wow, that's a big number, 476. How do we draw that with our straws? How do we represent that number? Okay, let's start with the ones first. 6. Please draw 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Now let's go to the tens. 476. We need to make sure there are enough tens to make 70. So we're going to be skip counting by tens. Okay, here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, we're close to 70. 70. There, we drew 7 tens because we need to make sure that it showed 70 because 7 is in the 10 spot. I'm going to double check. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. It matches, great. Okay, hundreds. We need 4 hundreds. So what are we going to skip count by now? Hundreds. Yes, we're going to skip count by hundreds. Let's get drawing. 100. 200. 300. 400. Let's double check. 100, 200, 300, 400. We have 400s. Great. So we just drew the number 476 and what that looks like with representing with straws. Excellent job, everyone. Okay, now I'm going to give you a problem to do by yourself at home and bring it to your class and show your teacher. Are you ready for the number? Are you ready? The number is going to be 188. 188. So please do this one at home by yourself. Give it a try. I would like you to draw your HTO chart and represent the straws showing 188. Bring it to your class and show your teacher. Okay, everyone? Good luck. Bye, guys.